Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at what August looks like for you. Make sure to check your Sun, Moon and Rising signs because that way you get more complete information. Sagittarius, August, thank you. I will take a few from this deck. This will also wanted to come out. And then we will get some more tarot cards as well. Let's see how we go. Oh wow, already leaving the page we have Knight of Swords. I think this was my favorite card. It's so funny, it's very witty and completely embodies the meaning of this card here. Just running off to the next point, next destination, next course of adventure and action. Also immediately taking action on something that you find compelling. It's like, what are we waiting for? You know, we don't have to wait, let's just go. And we have Ace of Cups. The deck is the Winder deck, by the way. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the person. Lea Pante, yes, I remember. Very lovely, honestly. We have Queen of Wands, a fire sign. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is like triumphing over difficult situations or something that you have been working on for quite a while is now like you're seeing the results of it, or you're feeling very confident about it. You have this boost of motivation and inspiration in this month. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, but it is more connected with Leo here in this particular depiction, at least because the lion over there talks about having immense courage and immense confidence, and in Leo season you have all of that out. Your flair is on. You want to love yourself, you want to love your people, you want to take care of your own, and you want to be really bold in your undertakings. Knight of Swords is very bold, like, yeah, I want this, I know what I want and I know I can have it, so let's just go. Okay, and we will do whatever it takes. Knight of Swords is not going into the next adventure thinking that there will be no obstacles and that everything will fall on his lap, but rather that it doesn't matter. It does not matter how many things come in the way. I have that energy, I have that eyes locked vision into the future, so I'm gonna go for it. I will get some more tarot cards, but I'm really feeling this one for right now. In balance. Okay, I asked how does it look? It said in balance. Very clear. That's the Temperance card. I was going to say that, yeah, the Queen of Wands, queens represent the water sign and Wands is the fire sign. So this particular queen is able to handle water and fire, two elements that do not mix together within her, and she does that with, you know, this confidence, like, what, I'm not putting in any effort, it just happens. It seems like it's seemingly seamlessly, you know, working together, even though they're polar opposites, right? So that's what is coming through in balance here. You are epic, totally feeling really good about yourself this month, I see. That is wonderful. Kind of the Emperor card, yeah, that's the Emperor card there. So recognizing your individuality and your worth, you are focusing on what gives you drive, what makes you feel ambitious, what fires you up. Doing something creative, something that makes you happy, I was going to say. Fill your cup with sacred giggles, because whatever makes you happy can bring you a lot more bliss moving forward. It can just, yeah, it can rejuvenate you and therefore make the rest of your life a lot brighter, but also it can, you know, unlock a different side of you. It can uncover a lot of magic within you. It can help you recognize what your potential is. So yeah, doing things that are fulfilling for you, focusing on things that bring you joy and happiness, and just fill your cup with, you know, joy. Basically, these two just go perfectly together. You're really starting a new era, or there is a rejuvenation, a renewal of the way that you experience feelings. Okay, your emotional body is very highlighted here. Even though I don't know why I'm getting that, but definitely that means that you're letting your heart lead, you're letting your passions guide you, and you're not saying no to opportunities that resonate with you. You're not going to think about it twice because you know what you want, and you know with whom you want to, you know, spend your time with or efforts towards. Excellent for new love and romance as well. You might be feeling extra courageous to make the first move if that's something you've been thinking about or you want to. You definitely can. It can be met with a lot of positivity because the Queen of Wands is like, you have put on your charm and you're not easy to, you know, back down. And if certain people reject you, not saying they will, but you know, if that happens, you still don't care. Like, you love yourself that much that you're very confident about whatever comes next. Oh, okay, we have the Emperor. That's what I was talking about there. Page of Swords. Yeah, exploring different topics. I'm gonna keep it underneath the Knight of Swords actually. Exploring different topics, being curious, investigating, researching, reading, just, you know, engaging yourself mentally and trying things out, contemplating different ideas, different scenarios. We have Page of Wands as well, which is very fun, very playful. It is also very, very creative. Okay, so letting that side out, being more carefree and playful, and letting that be your muse, your inspiration. Okay, really light-hearted overall. We have Two of Swords as well, that I will place under the Nine of Wands. To me, that is talking about if we have a lot of different options, or like we're suddenly very inspired, we definitely have the energy. But if we don't really know what we want, even if we are inspired by a lot of different topics, then that can present as a dilemma. Like, I'm excited about two different topics, but I don't know which one feels better, right? Because Ace of Cups is still not yet developed. It has the potential for a great romance or a great love, great fulfillment, but it's just the initial rush, and it is up to us to carry it forward. And two pages coming up here tells me that you're in the beginning stages of whatever this is you are working on or envisioning for yourself in the future. So yes, you do have a lot of motivation and fire energy, fire boost, yes, but your feelings are still being developed, and that's why I felt it being highlighted. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So what we do here is, instead of doing a pros and cons list, you know, we listen to our intuition, and there are some really good days in August to do that. And also there are times for the pros and cons list. So that will be more discussed in the astrology video. You can check that out. I will link that in the description box. You'll know all about what's happening when during August and how it can flow with that. Oh, also I have made an infographic for the August 2022. It's an interactive one, so you can just click on the particular date that you are interested in and has a mark, and it will take you to the page of what astrological aspect is taking place, how long is it going to be in effect, how is it going to affect us, and what signs are being most majorly affected, and how we can better connect and flow with it. So if you're interested, that's there in the description box in the comments. Let's get one more card. Oh, okay, we get two. Okay, so this is that intuition that I was telling you. This is how we solve it. The Hermit is like trusting in your guidance. Okay, you're believing in yourself, and you're taking a moment to reflect, to understand which way to go. You're not making rash decisions. We have the Queen of Swords, so you have a very sharp mind, definitely. You're looking at what your future vision is, what would make you the happiest, how can you move forward in a fulfilling manner from now on. That's the question there. You know, I will take this. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, how is this month? This can also be that you're taking time to balance yourself, to regroup, because otherwise a lot is going on and you're involved in many different things. So you're also taking in a moment to rest and reflect. Overall, it's such a balanced spread. Very nice. Okay, we have portals. So, okay, portals are different dimensions. This is again talking about there's the emotional level, the emotional dimension of our being that is being worked on, and there are also I'm feeling like there's a recognition and an awe of the inner worlds that exist. Even if the universe is so massive, we have this earth that is a different form of reality, and then we have our own thoughts which are different from our feelings, right? So the many layers and the dimensions to someone, how we can play with it, interact with it, how we can use that to create our best life. It's sort of descending on you, the magnitude of it. Perhaps, of course, not to the full-blown extent. I mean, we're not even aware of it. But however much we do know, it is still an awe-inspiring moment. And I believe that's what guides you to just going for something that you are very deeply passionate about. And in the process of making decisions, you're not only relying on your mental state, but also your intuitive state. You're consulting the many different layers of you to step forward into the next chapter. Knight of Swords here leaving the page doesn't know what happens next, but it doesn't matter because he knows he's going somewhere more fun, more enlivening, somewhere epic. There is personal development, personal authority. You are totally consulting yourself. You trust your decision making here, and you are very aware of how your thoughts and feelings are going to guide you to manifesting a different reality. So you want to come to center once in a while this month to regroup and understand your future visions. All right, we also have immersion. This is the understanding the subconscious mind, limiting blocks and beliefs. Perhaps that is also something you're introspecting about. Like you have so much passion, you have so much will, you want to go, but then it feels difficult as well, or you feel like you're taking on too much, or you're feeling exhausted from a previous chapter. And this is simultaneously like I want to move forward, but I also want to rest type of vibe. So it can be questions about why do I not balance myself more often? Where am I overdoing things? That would be a way of tackling these subconscious limitations. What am I afraid of, or what am I trying so hard about, and so on. Right, on the other side, it is talking about immersing into your higher self or your intuition and meditating, regrouping, just becoming one with yourself, right? So immersed in that feeling. It's also talking about how you want to feel this immersed in whatever you want to do next, okay? Or what you wish for yourself for the... Yes, we have intelligence and mental beauty. Completely. Your ideas are very wonderful. Your imagination, just the mental landscape is very beautiful this month. If you want inspiration, your mind is, I guess, the best place to go. Okay, we have majesty and virtue. That is talking about doing what is good, doing what is noble for yourself as well. Doing something justice and honor. That's what I hear with this. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, how is August looking for them? We have Goddess, home, property, legacy, and permanence. Yeah, you all about big vision, aren't you? Sagittarius, that's what it represents, the big picture. So more oriented in that, and the fire signs, they have a camaraderie going on. Anything good that happens in Leo season or Aries season also impacts you. And we have a bit of the Cancer season still going on, and as in certain planets are still in Cancer, not the Sun anymore, but certain planets are still in Cancer, but they are then moving into Leo towards the end. So we have a whole mix of things going on this month, right? But either way, it is kind of blessing you as well, as because you belong to the same suit. There is a feeling of stability here because of that. It feels like you have support, whether it is you yourself giving you that. Like sometimes, it's just us we need, right? Sometimes we can have a million people, but it still does not, clear up our mind or feelings. So we need to do some things by ourselves. So it's sort of you recognizing your worth here, feeling at home with yourself, respecting your space, and standing up boundaries wherever they need to be there, addressing the subconscious mind and looking for what is going to be sustainable for the big picture, what is stable enough to last longer. Leo is a fixed sign, so it is all about stability. It wants kingdoms, it wants legacies. It does not want one-shot fame of any type, right? So this is, in this season, you're in that mood of what is going to be stable and last me a while, what is going to keep inspiring me for a very long time. It's not about looking for the next hobby necessarily. Now is August. We have completing a cycle. It also, during full moons, we have heightened intuition. We get a lot of dreams and symbolism. It's a time that awareness is most easily recognizable. The consciousness, the subconscious comes into the conscious here much easier. So this month is a time to complete all cycles, begin a new chapter, and wrapping up loose ends wherever there are any. Nines, I feel, is almost there to the end, and it's just the finishing touches. It's that last 100 meters in a run, in a walk. It's just there. You can see it now. Right, so it is about completing that cycle and finishing what needs to be finished before moving forward into your next visions here. Okay, what else can we get you? Let's get you some guidance. Okay, can we have some guidance for Sagittarius for August? We have universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yes, this is the portals information that I was talking about. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, with the octopus here, by the way, you might be thinking about many different things, like I said, with the Page of Wands. And pages are also a little bit restless energy. You might feel a bit restless. Even the Knight of Swords can, if we take it one too far, then it becomes restless and impulsive. But either way, you're like so excited about so many different things, and you just want to explore this. You're not putting on too much pressure or expectation on things. You just want to see what lights you up, what brightens you up. Okay, then we have the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Yes, that's the solution here with the Hermit, the Ace of Cups that we were talking about. You're trusting yourself so much more. Okay, let's get your astro dice. Sagittarius and August. Oh, nice. We have your ruler, Jupiter, first house, and Taurus. We do have quite a few things going on in Taurus and Virgo, fellow earth signs they are, and that can have impacts on your career and finances. So take a look at those zodiacs if that is of special significance for you. You don't have to, of course. But Taurus does talk about self-worth, self-esteem. What do you value? What are you willing to spend on? And what is worth something to you? Jupiter is also an expansion, positive energy, expansion in terms of spirituality, religion. That's the classic representation of Jupiter. And it brings in insights and wisdom. It is retrograde, so it is going to be focusing inward and understanding a lot of the deeper aspects of yourself. But either way, you're learning so much more about you that it is revelatory. You're recognizing yourself a lot more, even though you can look in the mirror a million times. You can be described by other people in many different ways, but recognizing yourself in a deeper level each time is, to me at least, is very surprising. Like, I don't expect another level to exist. that I was not even aware of before, but I was enacting in a subconscious manner. But when it becomes conscious, it's very different, right? So you're uncovering more of you this month, and you're really respecting your boundaries, your possessions, in whatever way that you understand worth and value. Okay. We have a sun thing, we have a bird. What is this? I would call that a sun in this case. Oh, we have the steering wheel. That's my wheel of fortune, or the Sagittarius and Jupiter charm. We have W, and we have a knife. No, butter knife at that. Okay. Yeah, that is giving me a really cozy vibe, right? You just want, you take as much as you need. You're not trying to overdo anything. You're just steering calmly. You're thinking about the future. Again, it's more focus on what makes me happy. What can I do? Why did the last cycle happen, or what can I gain from this wisdom? That is really strong in this collection of charms, because the more you know, the more you're setting yourself free. You're cutting off different limitations, ones you're aware of, ones you're not aware of, and either way it is going to help you blossom a lot more. We have the Queen of Wands again, a 10 of Wands. Yeah, am I taking on too much? It might be like you're trying to learn many different things at once. A lot of different things can be exciting, and there can be a feeling of, oh my god, I'm doing a lot. Not in a bad way though. And we have Ace of Wands, so that is the revival and the renewal of passion. Once again, it's an ace, so it's the beginning stages, but it has the potential to go full-blown into the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, right? And we have the Queen already here. So yeah, whatever your thoughts are, your visions are, note them down, write them down if you want. We have the writing card here as well, or communicate it in some way, either to someone else or record it yourself, however you find useful, because the inspirations that come through, the ideas and the feelings that are sparked is going to be important. It somehow continues into, I was gonna say 5 months for some reason, so I guess 5 months. Okay. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope this reading helps you out. Again, check your sun, moon and rising. That way you get a bigger picture of your month ahead and how all these different aspects will be impacting you. Check the astrology so you know how to better flow with the tides and not against them, therefore making a more harmonious journey. And also you have the same thing in an infographic form, so it is very quick and to the point, and you can see in one look what is happening on a particular day. The links will be in the description box and the comment below. I hope to see you in some of my other readings. Until next time, take care. Bye.